Hello, this is Donald Jenkins, the Ambassador of Purpose from the Purpose Development Institute. And I want to bring you this quick video to give you a breakdown of what purpose look like in your life. Because I know a lot of times, we use the word lightly when we say your purpose, and we think of our gifts and our talents and all the things that are associated with our passions. But I want to show you some things that we try to really communicate to all of our coaches and all of our clients here at the Purpose Development Institute to give you a better understanding of what your purpose consists of. And it includes everything that you're going to see within this video. So hopefully you have a pen and piece of paper, take copious notes, go back, rewind the video, and look at it again. So we're going to give you the breakdown of your purpose. We're going to show you what it actually consists of. Because when we say your purpose here at the Institute, we look at that as consisting of 4 subcategories. In other words, your purpose consists of these 4 subcategories. That's right, not just your gifts and talents, but it consists of these 4 subcategories. One thing that we always say, a signature thought here at the Institute, is that purpose is more than just your gifts and talents. It's a humanitarian effort to restore the soul back to the class of a king. Now, you're going to understand why we make that statement here at the Purpose Development Institute once we give you these 4 subcategories of what purpose is all about. So let's take a look at the first category when we're talking about your purpose, and we call it the big 3. You see here on the board, I have them all listed here, and the big 3 consist of only 10% of your purpose. Now, what does that include? You might be asking yourself that question. Well, it includes the 3 basic questions, well, actually the 2 basic questions that most people always ask when it comes to their purpose. Why am I here, and what am I supposed to be doing in life? Now, that's a great starting point that all of us need to be able to ask those questions. But there's a whole lot of insight that's behind those questions that you need to understand, and we talk about that in our 30-day program. But today we're just going to focus on these 4 subcategories. So you can see here those 2 questions along with this other question that we add here at the Purpose Development Institute, and that is, how can I add divine purpose to what I'm doing? Because that question right there is a matter of an impact in life. In other words, what kind of impact do you want to make in life? How do I add divine purpose? Because if you don't understand how to incorporate divine purpose in your life, it's going to be difficult for you to make the kind of impact that God wants you to make. An impact that where you can make a mark that will not be erased. So answering those questions consists of about 10% of your purpose. Now, if we go down and look at the other category, it deals with what we call your philosophy of purpose. And you can see it only constitutes about 20% of your purpose. Now, we have 10% on the big 3 and 20% on your philosophy of purpose, because all of us have philosophies. Philosophies are values and the way of thinking that we develop throughout our lifetime. It began in early childhood age, all the way to when we became an adult, where our philosophies became cemented. And these are things that we live by. These are things that really govern our life. But maybe you never considered having a philosophy of purpose in your life. And that's why it's important that you engage in some type of purpose development program, because it helps you build a philosophy of purpose for living, because it will absolutely revolutionize everything about your life. All right, and that's one of the things that we try to do at the Purpose Development Institute. Now, I'm going to jump down to the 4th one, and then we'll come back to the 3rd one, because the 4th one consists of your gifts and your talents. And as you can see, it only constitutes about 17% of your purpose. Now, this is where most people, have a tendency to associate purpose mostly with, is their gifts and talents. We're always thinking, it's my gifts and talent. What am I supposed to do? What am I gifted to do? What am I talented to do? We think about all the gifted and talented people in the world. We can see that that's exactly, what their purpose is, in life. But that only constitutes about 17% of your purpose. So I always make this statement: why spend 100% of your time, trying to figure out something that is 17% of your purpose. And that's what most people do. They spend most of their time trying to figure out and master that 17% of their purpose. All right. Now, that's a good thing to do, to put a lot of time and effort into discovering and mastering your gifts and honing your gifts and your talents. But there are other things, as you can see, the big three. You can see the philosophy of purpose, because it has a lot to do with how purpose will rest on your gifts and talents, so that you don't use your gifts and talents, for something that's other than what God created you to use it for. Now, let's look at the last piece. All right, but it's third on the list, but we're going to call it the last because it is the biggest, and that is your character. As you can see here, it constitutes 53% of your purpose. Wow. We spend so much time on those other areas, but it's our character that's over half of our purpose. It make up over half of our purpose. And that's why you need to have a purpose development coach in your life to begin to develop those intricate areas of your life to cause you to be highly developed in purpose. Now, this is just a short video to give you just a breakdown. Maybe you've never seen it like this before, but this is how you can truly begin to redefine yourself and raise your purpose IQ. You've already done a little bit of that just by watching this video. You elevated your purpose IQ. But when you begin to truly be developed in purpose, you understand how purpose is constitute or is made up from all of those areas that we just mentioned on the board. So again, this is Donald Jenkins, your Master Purpose Development Coach, coming to you from the Purpose Development Institute right here in Atlanta, Georgia. Go to our website at www.purposedevelopmentinstitute.org. Check out our certified purpose development coaching program. Also check out all the other resources that we have there. We have personal coaching programs that we would love to get engaged with you on. We can give you the free consultation. Begin to contact us to take a purpose IQ test to see where you measure up on that scale. So go to their website, contact us through those contact form, and we will be delighted to be able to provide this very powerful resource to help raise your purpose IQ so that you can succeed as a person and as a professional. So God bless you, and I look forward to bringing more insight to help you in your struggles.